Well, hi there. Welcome back to the Er Brewed YouTube channel. Today we're talking about kegs. What do you think?
No, all joking aside, today's video we're going to look at couplers and commercial kegs. So if lockdown taught us anything, people know how to improvise, adapt and overcome problems. There's no draft beer in the bar. So what do? You create your own bar at home. So look, we've done videos on tapping systems, kegerators, and how to put all those things together. So if you want draft beer at home, it's really simple, but there's a few things that you'll encounter. For commercial kegs, it comes around to the coupler, which is the fitting that's on the top of the keg, and what type you need. So we have lots of different types on the Er Brewed website, so they're available there. We've wrote a blog on what couplers fit what brands. So we all know the iconic Guinness brand use a U-type coupler, which is unusual. A lot of our local breweries here use G-type, which is Grundy, which is what I'm using here. So I'll take you through it really quickly. G-type coupler, it's got a handle on it here. So you turn and compress. Now, the couplers come with lots of different fittings. So these are little stainless fittings and anchors and a non-return valve that just pops in here. Now you can use those and you can plumb them using crimped Jubilee clips or something similar. What I prefer to use is either the Dow-tight or the John Guest fitting, so it makes everything quick release. So really it threads on here, and then your beer line, which is 3/8 beer line, pops in here, and your CO2 supply pops in here. Now, a couple of points just to cover. Beer needs to be at the right temperature to dispense properly without fobbing, so you want your keg to be cold. We would recommend below 4 degrees. That's what we use ourselves whenever we're packaging beer. So once it's packaged, it's cold, it's well protected. You've got your beer line in the top and your gas line here. You may want to consider a little bit of PTFE plumber's tape around the threads, just to make sure that there's no leaks. This, if you're not aware, is a pressure release valve, nothing to be concerned about to release CO2. So once you turn that on and push it down, now I'm not going to do that, obviously the beer is going to start coming out of the keg. It starts the flow of the liquid, so liquid starts to flow, gas is coming in to help put a bit of top pressure on to force the liquid out. A couple of points that you may want to consider for your kegerator at home. To prevent fobbing issues, make sure that there's adequate length of beer line. Sometimes you want to spiral that, put a little bit of tape around it. And then it's just a very simple matter of controlling the flow. If you've got a flow control tap, then great, you can control that at the tap at the dispensing end, or you might want to put yourself a little shut-off tap on. Again, John Guest fitting that can pop onto the middle of the beer line and allow you to adjust the flow of the beer as it comes out of the keg towards the tap. You can buy commercial kegs from off licenses and from publicans. Work out what keg of beer you're getting. Work out what coupler matches that particular brand. Make sure that whenever you fit everything on, you're doing so safely, keeping a safe distance away, because there's a spear in the middle of the keg at the end of the days. Make sure you've got a good CO2 gas supply. Being aware in relation to gas supply, mixed gas 50-50 for lagers and ales. If you're dispensing stout, you're going to want a 70-30 nitrogen CO2 mix to give it that nitrogenated finish. So lots of little tips and tricks, all the kits available on the Er Brewed websites, and if you need any help, don't hesitate to get in touch. And until next time, happy brewing. Oh, hi there. So you've just acquired yourself a keg from the local pub. No.
Like, I should do that super cheesy. Yeah. And then you just walk in and be like, what are you doing? Oh, hi there. Welcome back to the Er Brewed YouTube channel. Today we're talking about kegs.
Nice. So how come in the American movies they can just sip it straight out of that thing?
That's light. That's light. So Landy, don't.